Hey everybody, this is Mr. I'm back with another video. The students had such an eventful day today. They had awards and ceremony, and so they wanted me to send home a video to help out with the homework. We've been studying triple beam balances in class, so I want the students to remember that when you are measuring using a triple beam balance, you have to get the measurement for every beam, all three of those beams. You add the measurement together to get your total mass in grams. So let's take a look at this one. All right, here our top beam measures directly in between 0 and 20. So what number is directly in between 0 and 20? I hope you said 10. Very good. 0 plus 10 is 10. 10 plus 10 more equals 20. 20 plus 10 more would be 30. But here, our pointer is pointing directly at the 10. So our top beam measures at 10 grams. I want you to go ahead and indicate 10 grams there. Right? Now let's look at our middle beam. Okay, our middle beam measures at 500 grams. So go ahead and record that on the side, 500 grams. All right, I'm writing with my mouse, so Ms. Durham's a little slower here. It's okay. And then our last beam, our bottom beam, look. Oh boy. Now this one's a little different because this one starts at 5 and it ends at 6. So that does not mean that each value, each tick mark here is worth 1 point. It might mean that they're worth 0.2 points each. So let's try to count and see. If the first one would be 5.2 plus 0.2 more would be 5.4, 0.6, 0.8, and then this one would take us over to 6. Good. So each one of these tick marks are worth 0.2. So this particular beam measures at 5.4. So 5.2, 5.4 would be our measurement here. So I want you to come over to the side and I want you to indicate your measurement, 5.4 grams. Ms. Norm's getting over a cold, so my voice is a little different. It's okay. We're going to keep pushing through. Perseverance. We have to keep pushing through. So in order to get our total mass in grams, we have to add our three values, right? So 10 grams plus 500 grams equals 510 grams. Good. 510 grams plus 5.4 grams. 515.4 grams. Good. I'll indicate that here. 515.4 grams. Very good. So you want to indicate our answer here in the space provided. So I'll rewrite it here for us. Okay? And they already gave us our unit of measure, so you don't have to rewrite grams. Now the next part of the assignment, you have to convert this into kilograms. So how do we convert? Using metric conversions. I hope you said metric conversion stair steps. Good. So go ahead and get ready to draw your metric conversion stair steps. You can pause the video if you need to. Pause and rewind as much as you need to. Give me a like. Don't forget to give me a like so you all can run the numbers. But pause as much as you need to. It's the best part about videos. You can work at your own pace. So go ahead and draw your stair steps. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. Now the letters over here are uppercase because those are the larger units. The letters here are lowercase because those are smaller units. Don't forget, kilos are like the size of football fields, okay? And then milli is tiny, 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 tiny size of little dots on your paper, okay? So, don't forget to record your stair steps exactly how you see them. And then we have three measurements at the base, okay? Yes, meters, liters, and grams. Good. Don't forget the indication up here also, right? I want you all to draw yourself this legend. When we jump up the stairs, we know that we're dividing. When we jump down the stairs, that's our indication to multiply, okay? So I'll give you a second. Pause the video. Make sure you have your stair steps. All right, so our problem here says 515.4 grams converted to kilograms. Let's set it up. All right, now that we have our problem set up, all right, we have to do some analyzing, right? You always start with the measurement that you know. Okay, so we know the measurement for grams. We want to find out the measurement for kilograms, right? So you're going to start your stair steps. You're going to jump from grams over to kilo, okay? So go back to your stair steps. Grams is here. Hold on, let me fix this really quickly. There we go. Grams is here. And let's jump up to kilo. That's one jump, two jump, three jumps, and we land at kilo. So we've jumped 3 spaces, so we know that we're going to have a 1 with 3 zeros behind it. because we jumped 3 steps. But the question is, did we jump up or did we jump down? Because that will indicate whether we multiply or divide. We jumped up the stairs, so that means that we're going to divide by that 1 with 3 zeros behind it, okay? Take that information back to your problem. You want to take the measurement, the number that is known there, and then you're going to divide it by 1,000. So let me rewrite it. Okay, so my students already know that anytime we're dividing and multiplying by a power of 10 number, all they have to do is move the decimal. So the question is, how many times do we move the decimal? You look at your magic zeros. There are 3 magic zeros there, so we're going to move our decimal 3 place values. And then another question would be, which way, Miss Durham, are we moving the decimal where the number gets smaller to the left, or are we moving the decimal where the number gets larger? Because we're dividing, we're moving the decimal to the left to where the number gets smaller. So let's get ready to move our decimal 3 place values. 1, 2, 3. Replace the decimal, okay? And then you want to rewrite your answer. So our answer here is decimal 515.4, or in math language, this is 5,154. That stops in the 10,000s place. Good, very good. Now, some people may say, well, Ms. Durham, what happened to the 0 in front? Old school teachers are going to tell you put that 0 there, but it's still the same value. So parents, it's okay for 5th grade if the 0 is not there, as long as the decimal is indicated there, okay? Now, if there's a number in front of the 0, then you have a different story, because then that has value, right? So with or without this 0 in this problem, the number still has the same value, okay? So here we have our answer. Now you want to take your answer, and I want you to fill it into your chart. Hold on a second. All right, now that we've converted our 515.4 grams over to kilograms, we have to go back now and convert our 515.4 grams over to milligrams, okay? Go back to your stair steps. All right, this time we're converting 515.4 grams to milligrams. So you want to start with the unit that you know, the unit that does have a value, okay? So our value is here. We're going to start at grams, and then we're going to jump to the value that is unknown. We don't have a number for milli. So we're going to jump from grams to milligrams. Go to your stair steps. We're going to start at grams, which is here at the base, and we're going to jump to milli. 1, 2, 3, okay? And I want to indicate my arrow. It shows me which way that I jumped. So we jumped 3 steps, which means we have a 1 with 3 zeros behind it. That would be our power of 10 number. Now, which way did we jump? Since we jumped down the steps, that tells us that we'll be multiplying. Go back to your problem. Take the value that you know, 515.4, and we're going to multiply that by 1,000, okay? A 1 with 3 zeros behind it, okay? All right, so my students know when you multiply and divide by power of 10, you count how many magic zeros? 1, 2, 3 magic zeros here, and you're going to move your decimal. Since we're multiplying this time, we're going to move our decimal to the right where numbers get bigger, right? So here's our decimal. We're going to move 1, 2, 3 place values, replace the decimal, fill in the empty spaces with a 0. Good. There you have it. We have our answer. I want you to rewrite your answer, okay? So now we have 5, 1, 5, 4, 0, 0. How do we say this number in math language? 515,400. Good job. Go fill it into your chart. All right, so 515.4 grams converts over to 515,400 milligrams. All right, so that is what you do for all of your problems. Do as many as you can. I don't want you to get frustrated. So if you at least, okay, see if you can do 4 full problems, okay, Ms. Durham will give you the credit. That should be enough to get you towards mastery. If you want to do more, you can always do more, okay, but I want you to at least get 4 of them completed. All right, I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Ms. Durham has to go. Bye, everybody. Don't forget to give me a like.